so far, what we've talked about in Module 4 is pretty much review stuff, right? Slope-intercept form, rate of change, solving for B, X and Y intercepts, graphing functions. This is all what we've kind of done already. But it's a necessary review for us to move into where we're moving into. Do you guys remember learning about translations last year?
Yes. Yeah.
Who can help me out with what a translation looks like on a graph? Baron says going down. That could be a translation. Ben? Coordinates. Love that word.
The movement of your line.
Movement of your line. Okay, we're getting closer. Alex?
Rotations.
Rotations. That's another type of transformation in the family here. It's like a cousin of a translation. Isaac? Inversing. Ooh, okay. It's kind of also a cousin of translations. If I have, well, this notebook is not a good example. Yeah, actually it is. If I have this notebook, right? I want you to name the transformation that I do to this notebook. Are you guys ready? What is this? Rotation, right? Okay, you ready? Ready? Here's the next one. Reflection, that's right. Okay, you ready? You ready for the next one?
Yes.
Translation, what am I doing with it? I'm sliding it around. I'm moving it. Am I turning it?
No.
Am I flipping it? I'm just sliding it around like a 2D space. Okay, does that make sense? Translation, give me a thumbs up if you speak another language in here. Anybody speak even at least a little bit of another language? Anybody speak to their parents in a different language? Some of us. Are you ever speaking to your parent in English and then it kind of slides to the next language, then slides to the next language, and it's kind of Spanglish or going in and out, right? So that's one way that I like to remember what a translation is. I'm sliding from one spot to the next. Levi? Oh, okay. So translation, I'm sliding. If I'm translating between languages, I'm sliding from English to Spanish. I'm sliding from English to Vietnamese, whatever the case may be, right? So translation is a slide. F of x is equal to x. This is a really important equation. This is called my parent function. Everybody say parent function. Parent function. We're going to call it the OG. You guys know what OG means? Original. Well, it means that now. It meant something different before. OG means, it's like an abbreviation for the original, right? Your parent is the original you, in a way, right? So my parent function is my OG. It's my original equation. F of x is equal to x. That's my parent function. All right? We can also think of it as my starting point. You guys play video games in here?
Yes, very much.
Some of you do. So when you get a brand new video game and you open it up right away, right? Do you get like all the skins, all the guns, do you get all that stuff right away? No. What do you start out with? Default. Let's call it that. Defaults. I like that word. Okay, my parent function is my default equation. It's what I start out with. Now, I spelled default wrong? Oh, okay. Default. My bad. I'm talking about something else. This is my default. Okay, now I can, buy some skins and upgrades and all that kind of V-Bucks, stuff like that, right? That's a thing. And I can trick this guy out. I can make it look a lot nicer. I can make it look cooler, beef it up a little bit. Yeah, dripped out. There we go. I can drip out my parent function. by doing some stuff to it. Let's see what kind of stuff we can do to it, all right? Real quick, if this is my starting point and this is my ending point, what do you notice about my ending point that is different from where we started? Bless you. Precious, what's different?
Added an H.
There's an H in there. What else is there? Alex?
Plus K.
There's a K in there. What else is there? There's a minus sign. What else is there? Kenny, what did you say? There's an A in there. So all these little things that I did, if I got rid of them, what do I have?
X.
F of x is equal to x. So these are my mods. These are my modifications that I'm going to be changing my parent function. We have to interpret what those changes mean. So the first thing is h. H is a number that represents a horizontal, isn't that convenient? Horizontal translation. If I take my notebook and I'm going to translate it horizontally, what direction am I going to slide this guy? Left and right. Horizontal translation, right? I know that I'm looking at a number that is my h value because it's inside the parentheses. And because of this minus sign, the direction I'm translating should be the opposite of the sign that I see. Okay, we'll see what that means in just a second. But again, horizontal means I'm going right or left. Now, if I see a positive number, in your brain, do you associate positive with right or left? Look at the number line. Where's all my positive numbers? They're on the right. Where's all my negative numbers? On the left. But because my h is negative, I have to think in terms of opposites. So if I see, well, let's take a look. Identify the translation in g of x from the parent function. There it is again. My default f of x is equal to x. So f of x is equal to x. I transform it. Now it's called g of x. G of x is equal to the quantity of x minus 3. Right? So because that number is inside the parentheses, I know that that is my h value because it's inside the parentheses. Now when you see minus 3, what direction does your brain tell you you're going to translate that? To the left or to the right? You'd think to the left. But because my formula has a minus sign, we have to think opposites. X minus 3 tells me I'm translating 3 units to the right. Inside those parentheses, I have to think in terms of the opposites. So x minus 3 is a horizontal shift. Because it's a minus, I'm actually shifting to the right instead of to the left. You guys know what I mean when I say think in terms of opposites now? So if I now transform f of x into this g of x, the quantity of x plus 5, right? I'm inside the parentheses, so I know I'm translating. I see a 5 in there, so I know I'm going 5 units. What direction would I be translating in this example, though? To the left. Because in this first example, what is my h value equal to? Negative 3? If it's x minus h, and now it's x minus 3, what is h? 3. But for me to turn x minus h into x plus 5, what would my h have to be? Negative 5. What do two negatives make? A plus. So if I took this and plugged in negative 5, it would be x minus negative 5, which is x plus 5. Does that make sense, or did that confuse you more?
That makes sense.
Confuse you more? Made sense. All right? That's okay. Maybe when we talk about k, it'll look a little bit different. Go ahead and highlight k in pink. H represents my slide from left to right. What direction do you think K is going to tell me to go?
Up or down?
Up or down. This is my vertical translation. Either up or down. I know that I'm looking at my K value when it's being added or subtracted outside the parentheses. What sign do you see in front of K in my formula?
Plus.
I see a plus. So for this one, my direction should be the same as the sign that I see. Okay? This is going to be a little bit confusing starting out. The more we talk about it, the more sense it will make. Once again, I'm translating f of x is equal to x. Now it's g of x is equal to x minus 2. What's missing from this transformed function that we had in this one? Parentheses. So if I don't see parentheses, this is my k. This is my k. So for this first example, what would k be equal to? Negative 2. So I'm translating this function 2 units in what direction? What direction you guys think, everybody? Down. Everybody with that so far?
Yes.
Okay. What's my k value in the second example? 7 or negative 7? Positive 7. Good. I love the confidence. Positive 7. This tells me I'm translating f of x 7 units. Where? Up. Why not to the right? Because it's not inside the parentheses. This is my k. So my k is kind of like my b. Do you guys remember what b stands for? The y-intercept. Is that what you were going to say?
No, that's actually like the beginning.
Well, yeah, my y-intercept is the beginning of my line, so in a way you're right. So k is kind of like b. Changing the k is just adjusting the y-intercept. Right? If I have y equals x and then y equals x minus 2, all I did was take that line and drop the y-intercept down to negative 2. You guys visualizing what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Let's see what I'm talking about.
No. Oh boy. Desmos. Yeah.
You guys like Desmos?
What's that? Calculator.
Yeah, Desmos.
Oh my.
Here is f of x is equal to x. Everybody see that red line?
Yeah.
Nice linear function, slope of 1 through the origin, because my b value in that function is what? My b value is x?
0.
My b value is 0. What if I say f of x, g of x is equal to x minus 2? What happened now with my blue line? Where'd it go? It went down. How many spaces down did it go? 2. My y-intercept went from 0 to negative 2. What if I have h of x is equal to x plus 3? Let me zoom out. What happened now with my green function? It went 3 spaces up to 0, 3. Right? So by changing the k value, or my b value in a way, all I'm doing is shifting my red line up or down. Now watch this. Okay, we got f of x is equal to x. This is kind of like a magic trick. If I wanted to shift this 2 spaces to the right, what can I write for g of x? 2 spaces to the right. Parentheses, good start. X
Plus no,
minus
minus
2. Did I shift that 2 spaces to the right?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Look at that. What if I wanted to go 4 spaces to the left? H of x equals,
Parentheses, X plus 4.
where's my black line now? 4 spaces over to the left. Right? We shifted that 4 spaces to the left. My purple one went 2 spaces to the right. Okay? What if I do both? You guys have any free space on that page? No?
Yeah.
I'm just going to go to the back of this page because it's glued in, so it's not like it went through. Okay. Let's say f of x is equal to x. I transform this function, or translate it in this case, if I want to be specific, to g of x, which is equal to x plus 3 plus 4. My parent function turns into g of x is equal to the quantity of x plus 3 plus 4. Everybody cool with that? Who can help me out? What's my h value in here? Yeah, capiche. 3, super close. If I'm inside the parentheses, I got to think opposites. So what my h is actually is negative 3. Okay? H stands for horizontal. What directions are horizontal? Left and right. So if my h is negative 3, what direction am I going?
Right.
Left. Well, Mr. Church, negative 3 and left. I thought you said we got to think in terms of opposites. If I don't identify h, that's true. I see a plus 3 in there. Normally, plus 3 tells me to the right. But if I'm inside the parentheses, I got to think opposite, which means I'm going to the left. So if you don't want to think in terms of opposites, just identify your h, but make sure you are, you still have to do the opposite, right? So I guess it doesn't matter either way. Plus 4 on the end. What value is that? That's my k. Sorry, I worded that weird. So what is k equal to here? Negative 4? Positive 4. If it's outside the parentheses, I don't think in terms of opposites. It just is what it is. All right? What direction does that tell me I'm going to go? Up. K is my vertical. Okay? So this tells me I'm going 3 spaces left and 4 spaces up. 3 spaces left, 4 spaces up. 3 spaces left, 4 spaces up. Let's see what that does. We got our parent function. 3 spaces left. 4 spaces up. I should have a point at negative 3 comma 4. Right? Negative 3 comma 4. Because here's, let's call this, my center point of the line. It's not really. If I go 3 spaces to the left, 4 spaces up, I should see a line going right through this red point with the same slope of my original line. So let's see. G of x is equal to the quantity of x plus 3 plus 4. Look at that.
Yeah.
Right through that point. It's okay. Right? You guys visualizing how that's working?
Yeah.
Watch, if I get rid of the plus 4, now I just moved 3 spaces to the left. You guys see that?
Yes, sir.
If I want to go 4 up, now outside the parentheses, I got to hit it with a plus 4. Boom, there it goes. Right up there to 4. All right? So we could say here that we are translating. If I'm asked to describe the translation, I'm translating 3 units left and 4 units up. That's going to be my answer there. Sound good?
Yeah.
What's the only letter we're missing? We got H, we got K. What are we missing? A. We'll talk about A tomorrow.
Why not today?
Why not today? Because I've already been talking for 20 minutes, and we got to get to work.